Obviously, a lot of good things to take away. And most importantly, you come away with a win. Just talk about your performance as a defense against an offense that's got a lot of talent.
I mean, yeah, like you said, anytime you come out first and foremost to get a win, first and foremost, and then a win against a pretty solid team. I mean, it's definitely goal number one, and it's more important than anything else for me at least. And then at least individually wise, I mean, just come out. I mean, we as backers, we break it down every day on make plays on three. I mean, I feel like to me, ultimately as a backer, that's what I'm kind of on the field for. I'm on the field to make plays. So to me, it's kind of I'm just doing my job, 12 tackles, TFLs, whatever. I mean, that's almost expected of me at this point. So to continue to do my job, continue to be there when my guys need me, hopefully continue to win games. That's most important.
You knew it was going to be important to get pressure on that quarterback
hmm
and make him, make some throws under pressure. You feel like you guys did that well because you came away with a couple takeaways today.
I mean, definitely. I mean, with some of the guys we have on our D line, guys, obviously you got the big names, Mike Green, Legs, Ish, Steve. I mean, obviously we got guys up front that really have a knack for rushing the passer. So I mean, I feel like anytime a team kind of comes in and thinks or assumes they're just gonna effortlessly throw the ball on us, I mean it's kind of a tall task for them. So I mean, definitely I think those guys affected those two picks that we had. Those two picks we had definitely played a part, and then guys in the back end just capitalizing on opportunities, making plays when it was available to them.
Jane, one thing to get a pick, but a pick six by Jacorian, I mean, that seemed to kind of get everybody
Definitely.
juiced up. How much did that help you guys get going?
No, I definitely did, man. I'm so proud of that man. I mean, I'm so proud of that man. JC is my guy, man. He stayed down through injuries, through hard times. For him to have that moment, like you said, not only pick but a pick six to in a really pivotal moment of the game, it definitely meant a lot to me. I'm sure it meant a lot to him, but it meant a lot for the team as well.
How much does it give you guys confidence now? Aguilar, he throws it all over. He never quits. They kept coming, and for you guys to stay the course and just say not today, not here, right?
I mean, bow up. As a defense, that's kind of one of our sayings is bow up. I mean, spot the ball. Don't really matter who quarterback is, quarterback, running back, receiver, whatever position that your star player might play. Got to spot the ball and bow up, man. So as a defense, we take a lot of pride in kind of them same things. Not quitting, playing hard, running to the ball, playing to the whistle, things like that. So I mean, I think we definitely have some things we need to clean up. How many points did they score? 30. See, that's too many, man. That's too many points. I mean, we get a dub, but 38 is too many points. I'm gonna be real with you. So we definitely got some things to clean up and go back on, but it's always easier to clean up mistakes after a win than after a loss.
A lot of those points came on fourth down conversions. When you talk, players talk all the time about putting the last play behind you, making the next play, and even though you guys gave up some touchdowns, you came right back, and you just talk about that mentality. To continue to come out there and play the next play.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely what I feel like. Another key thing we got to work on is getting off the field. We shot ourselves in the foot. I had one of them a PI on the 10-yard line. I mean, we shot ourselves in the foot too many times. We got to get off the field. So, I mean, like I said, that's one of the things we got to clean up on. But, like you said, the mentality of next play, next play. I mean, as long as we got a yard, as long as we got an inch of grass, then we going to ball. We gonna play ball. So, I mean, before they in the end zone, man, it's anybody game to us. So, we still going to put our hand in the dirt, and we still going to strap it up, and we still going to do what we need to do to handle business.
Two straight wins now. But this one comes in conference play.
hmm
Obviously, a pretty important win. Just how do you build off of this and take this momentum into next week?
Just got to keep going, keep stacking, man. Keep stacking days, keep stacking practices, keep stacking games. Can't never get satisfied. We got to keep on showing up with the right mentality every day in this building. We got to keep on going. I mean, like you said, it's conference. Some wins might be a little bigger than others, but we got to keep going. I mean, like some Cuff said, we've shown ourselves now the team we can be. Now it's up to us. We're going to show up every day, the same mentality. We're going to show up every day, play our brand of ball, or we just gonna kind of let things go. I feel like that's up to us as players to really make that decision and really see how far we want to go with this thing and achieving everything that we can, that we should, and we want to achieve. Appreciate it. No, thank you. Thank you.
Braxton, 140 rushing yards, 3 touchdown passes, 2 rushing touchdowns, and the seal of approval from linebacker Jaden Yates.
Well, you were the curveball today. You know, how, you know, when did you find out that you were going to go, and you know, how do you evaluate what looked like a really good performance from the eye test?
I got the for sure nod on Thursday from Coach Daggy, but Coach Huff kind of let me know in the beginning of the week. You know, it was a possibility that I was gonna get the start. So you know, I was just preparing all week.
When you your first completion was a 75-yarder to Jordan, and you were able to run the ball. Did you guys feel like that your offensive line was just going to kind of dictate how it went, and you just came off what they were doing and followed them?
Yeah, we talked about it all week. You know, Coach Huff told us this game was going to be won in the trenches on offense and defense, and I feel like our offensive line dominated today. And I feel like if our offensive line play like that every week, I really don't see us losing.
You also got the pick six from Ja'Cory, and how much did that lift you guys up? Anytime you get a quick score like that and defense scores, I think it changed the tenor of the game.
Yeah, that was a huge play by JC, especially seeing the injuries he's battled through, seeing him make that play for us. You know, that was huge for him. It was a huge morale booster for him. I know it was, and then you know it gave us energy on the sideline as well, just to see one of your guys go out there and make a big time play like that.
You always talk about being ready when your number is called. How important was that, you know, for you? Has that been for you this first month of the season, and now, you know, here your number's called and you came ready?
Yeah, definitely just staying ready. But you know, I got here in January. You know, I went through the whole spring with the guys. I went through fall camp with the guys. So, you know, it was really nothing new to me. Like, I've been taking reps with these guys for the better part of 8 months now. So it was really like just another day for real.
You know, and how much of that is Coach Daggy, you know, having the plan ready to call the game to your strengths as well?
I think he does a great job. You know, we talk about it all the time. Sometimes I'm gonna make him right. Sometimes he's gonna make me right. So I feel like when both of us are just, you know, on our A game and clicking, we're a tough duo to stop.
In terms of whoever gets the number called, Braylon, for you and Stone and Cole too, does it kind of keep you sharp knowing that, hey, it might be my week? I mean, that's kind of the difference between maybe having one guy and everybody else is, you know, backing up. But it's like anybody's time could come, right?
Yeah, I definitely feel like that keeps an edge in our room. You know, everybody, you know, Coach Daggy says it every day, like, you're 1 play away, you're 2 plays away. So, you know, everybody got to always be ready because you never know with this game of football, something crazy can happen at any moment. So everybody got to stay ready. But I feel like it's good for our offense knowing that, that anybody can get the nod at any time. So it's pretty good.
Now you're 1-0, obviously going to hit the road here a little bit, but important to get that first Sun Belt win and get a little springboard to the conference season.
Yes, sir. That was definitely a big win for us. You know, get the conference started off right. Homecoming today. I don't know if y'all noticed, but my birthday tomorrow too, so it was pretty good. So I love that for us, for the herd. Love that.
It's a heck of a birthday, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir, appreciate y'all.
Anybody else? Good.
Good, thank you.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Happy birthday. Running back A.J. Turner, receiving touchdown, rushing touchdown, making big plays as always.
Sure.
Questions?
When was the last time you had both in a game?
I can't recall. Definitely not in college. Probably sometime in high school. Probably sometime around there. Definitely not in college though.
Yeah, but that kind of speaks to just how well the offense was working today. You know, moved you around to different spots, and you know, obviously Braylon did a lot with his legs. Just how do you evaluate a performance like that when you guys seem to do everything you wanted to?
Yeah, I think we just got playmakers, man. You know, as long as we get our playmakers the ball and we execute, we could do anything. We got an explosive backfield. We call it the four-headed monster. So we just know any of us can make a play at any given time. So, yeah.
How about Jordan's big play as well? He breaks off for a 75-yard, you know, touchdown on a screen pass. Nice to see him make a play like that.
Yeah, I told him it was about time, man, because we knew he was explosive. We always see it. We see it at practice. So I was like, man, let it loose, man. Show these people what you could do. So I'm very proud for him to finally show everybody what he could do. And, yeah, that was a great run.
You guys put up, 52 points as a team today, but that pick six by the defense. Just how much did that help kind of re-energize the entire building, especially after that, that was 2 quick touchdowns.
Yeah, it gave us a lot of momentum. Our defense always we rely on them, to get a stop and stuff like that. So when they get us points on the board, it's always great to get points on the board. So yeah, they gave us a lot of juice.
AJ, do you guys have the feeling that once you got the lead, they couldn't really stop your run game, so you were just going to keep doing it until they had an answer? It seemed like you controlled the trenches.
Yeah, we knew as long as we controlled the line of scrimmage, we'd be all right. It was going to start up front, start with our O-line. Our O-line, they're great. I talk about them all the time, how much they helped me, man. I'm very appreciative of them.
And talking about the quarterback position, it kind of shows what Coach always says. You got to be ready when your number's called. And Braylon said he found out Thursday, and he was QB1 this week. What's it say about those guys that they can interchange and you guys can still get success?
Yeah, they're playmakers, man. Me and Braylon been talking, it was his time, man. I knew he was ready. He was confident, and I knew he was ready to go out there and make plays. I'm very proud of him.
How do you take an offensive performance like this and, turn that into momentum for as you guys prepare to move on in conference play? Obviously, this one an important one to pick up, but, right back at it next week.
Yeah, basically let us know that what we're capable of. Some things we got to clean up, but I say that we could just keep building on it. This is a game we could build on and, become more. Just keep raising the standard every week. Just keep going up.
Everybody good?
All right, y'all have a good day.
Anderson also became a receiver today. I didn't know that. You all can talk to him about the pick six.
Walk me through that play. It seemed like it was, kind of a heads-up play on your part, but walk me through what you saw there.
Through practice, we always had a mindset of what that play was going through. Everybody did their jobs, of course, and so happened I just made the play. So it was just a team effort thing, and I was just so happy to be there and got the pick.
That was a pretty lengthy celebration, too.
The adrenaline was going. I didn't know what to do. Did not know what to do. So, but I was just excited just to celebrate with everybody, get the crowd going.
You've had a long journey in your college career. What did that play mean to you? Is kind of a culmination of everything you've done to continue playing.
That play just. It's crazy. I'm just still processing it, and I'm just excited to get the opportunity to help my team out, do what's best for the team. I've always been a great team player, so I'm just excited to help out the team the best way I can and best of my opportunities.
Jacorian, in a game like that, a play like that can change the momentum, turn the tide kind of thing. It seemed like it did that whenever you get a defensive score and it was that quick, and that seemed to, the whole stadium was lifted up after that.
Yeah, that's probably the loudest I heard the stadium. It was crazy, crazy experience. I'm still feeling the adrenaline boost about it, so I'm just grateful for the opportunity, though.
You guys played a really good quarterback today. He didn't quit. I know there's some things you left out there you guys want to clean up, but to be 1-0 going into conference play, that's impressive against a really good team in App State.
Yeah, that was a great team win. Every week we get better. I think we always can improve each week, but it was a great team win overall.
Coach talked some this week about, eliminating those leaky yards and really attacking the ball carrier. Do you feel like you guys did that well? Because it seemed like, there were quite a few long down and distance situations for him.
Yeah, we took each opportunity, like Jacoby Henderson got a pick. So I think overall, though, we just got off the field when the key moments we needed to. When the opportunities came, we made plays.
It's a little bit frustrating on 4th down, probably. You give up a few touchdowns there, but was that just different looks, or is that how do you attribute their success on 4th down?
Sometimes we just got to make play. They make plays just like we make plays, So at the end of the day, they're gonna make plays like we do. Had a good scheme, but we always can improve each week. So.
Coach said this might have been the team's best week of preparation he's ever seen. Did it feel different from a player's perspective?
Yeah, I feel like each week we just get better and better each practice week. So I feel like this week everybody was just locked in even more. I feel like next week we're just going to approach the same way, get better, work on the little details, and try to get an opportunity to win.
You're the old guy in that locker or in that linebacker room. What's it been like to watch some of these young guys kind of grow into their roles?
Oh, it's been exciting. I'm always cheering for those guys, giving them key details, but they do their job. I'm happy for them. I'm always happy. Landon, Jaden, all those guys, they've been playing their butt off. So, I'm excited for him.
Anything further?
Mhm. No problem.
That will put him in the NCAA top 10 in both those categories at games in sacks and tackles per game because we've already had the bye week. And a forced fumble. Didn't want to forget that. Questions?
Yeah, just obviously important to come away with the win, but you guys seemed to make the defensive plays when you needed to tonight.
Yeah, coming into this game, the defense knew that this was going to be a game that he was going to have to really rely on the defense. We knew that their O-line was chippy. We knew that they wanted finishing blocks. They wanted to finish blocks. We knew they had a good quarterback that was mobile and able to make some passes. So we just did a good job dialing in to what we had to do, and that just led us to be a little bit more successful on the defense.
Mike, it seemed like you got pressure with just the front four. You didn't have to blitz a whole lot, but was the key obviously to get him to move around a little bit and just not let him sit back there because he can sling it. So you kind of got him off his spot a few times.
Yeah, that was kind of like our game plan going into this game. We knew that if we get him off his launch spot, that it makes his passes a little bit more inaccurate. So we did a good job blitzing. We did a good job containing the passer, and we just did a good job with trying to get him off that launch point that led to the defense being able to make these stops.
What do you think on Jacorian's pick? That thing's fluttering up in the air. Do you just think, man, just catch it, just
Yeah,
grab it?
it's like moments like that, your eyes kind of just get big. I was right there behind him. It was just a great play. Jacorian's an older guy that's been here for some time, and I feel like he kind of went out there with a chip on his shoulder, and from the previous years that they've been playing App State, and he just was in a good situation to make a play.
He's one of those EGB guys that people have talked about too. Obviously, one of the captains, but to see that kind of leadership, what has that meant to this defense to have a guy like him around?
It's very important, simply because since everybody knew he's been here for some time, he kind of has that higher up, and that we just rely on him. So we rely on guys like that to come with that energy. And like I said, he's been here for a while, so it's kind of like a little relief when you have guys like that that's always behind your back and leading the team.
Offense came away with some quick scoring drives today. Braylon wasn't giving you any rest there on the sidelines, was he?
No, not at all. Braylon, great guy, excellent off and on the field. He kind of just waited for his time to shine, and I feel like this kind of just shows you that he's been doing everything that he's supposed to be doing, and he just stick to the course, and that just led him to pop out and make some plays when we needed it.
What does that say about not only him but other guys have stepped up when their numbers have been called this year? What does that say about just the team mentality?
I personally think it's harder for a guy that hasn't been playing to come out and make these plays. I know sometimes when you're not playing as much and you're not getting the opportunity as much as you wanted, it kind of weighs you down a little bit. But Braylon's essentially it's just the type of guy he is, that he's able to just go out there and make some plays off the rip, no matter if he played one snap, no matter if he played the whole game. He's able to make these plays just because of the type of guy he is and the character that he has.
Want to know in conference play, just how good is it to start league play with a win like this?
It feels great. At the same time, we know that we have to stick to the course. We know the challenges that we're going to have to face later on in the season is success early. So if we just do what we're supposed to be doing and just sticking to the course, I think we'll be in a very good spot.
Your coach said this might have been the best week of practice you guys have had since he's been here. Did it feel different than?
Yeah, every week we've been getting better and better at practice. I know the Coach Huff did a good job of cutting back on as many reps and making sure that we're doing the first 5 reps. We're really intentional, and I think that helps us out a lot. So we're not just out there just trying to get by practice. We're actually out there trying to be intentional and stuff like that. And I think just the way you practice just reflects on how you're going to play on Saturday. So I think we did a good job with that.
Everybody good?
Appreciate y'all. God bless you.